Welcome back aboard the Spooky Polite Ship, everyone. And today, I'm going to be ranking my favorite Halloween movies. To be clear, by the way, before we begin, the only horror movie I'll be counting on this list is the original Halloween, because there's just too many horror movies. Now, I will be explaining all of these movies briefly if they're not too widely known, but anyways, let's get going. Starting with one that I think will easily make my number one pick, and that is The Nightmare Before Christmas. If I have to explain this movie to you, you truly live under a rock. And this is without a doubt my favorite Halloween movie. So it's going in S tier. Or in our case, it's going number one. Alright, next is Halloween. This is going to be taking my number 2 spot. And it's going to be the only horror movie on this list. I mean, it's classic, it's iconic. It's a great horror movie, so it's going in number 2. Next up, we have number 3, which I think is going to be the first one I'm going to actually have to explain a little bit. Probably some of you have heard of it before, The Phantom of the Opera, which is actually a movie based off a play that was, I think, mainly on Broadway in the 80s. And The Phantom of the Opera is basically about this guy that lives in the basement of an opera house, and he basically stalks this girl, and like half of his face is deformed, so he wears a mask. But he falls in love with this girl, and eventually he starts trying to get her to take the lead role in all the plays, and he will literally kill people. He drops the chandelier on the opera house just to get her to be like the main role in all these plays. It eventually gets to the point where she kisses him and he lets her go along with the guy that she's actually in love with. And yeah, this one's going to take the number 3 spot. Moving on to another one I'm going to have to explain is the Mickey Mouse Shorts Halloween special, which is Spooktacular Halloween, but I like to call it the scariest story ever because that's technically what it is. It's just Mickey trying to tell the kids a scary story, but they keep telling him he's not good enough at it until he finally comes up with a story about an evil witch who bakes kids into pies, and then they freak out and everyone gets scared. And then Mickey goes to the door and sees the same witch from the story. He freaks out himself and then realizes, well, he doesn't realize, but afterwards it's revealed that it was just Minnie and Daisy in a costume. And that one is going to take my number 4 spot. Well, that was a pretty quick video, guys, not going to lie. I got that done in 3 minutes, but yeah. Those are my favorite Halloween movies ranked. Thanks for watching, everybody. Do get seasick. Boo!